Hey Spence, what's your favorite film festival? What? That's not a real film festival. All right, let's see. Ah, well shit, he's right. Hello filmmakers, Ash here, and welcome to Film It Yourself. After doing the film festival circuit a few times with my award-winning short films, hair flip, I tend to get asked often which film festivals I'd recommend submitting to. So I thought it'd be great to share what I think are the best film festivals for indie filmmakers. Now, I'm not gonna cover the bigger film festivals like Sundance or Tribeca because, well, everyone knows about those film festivals and your chances to get into those are, well, pretty slim. But hey, don't stop reaching for the stars. So instead, I'm going to cover my top 5 film festivals to submit to. These are film festivals I felt were very filmmaker-centric and friendly, which means that they had panels and networking opportunities and just generally really seemed to care about the filmmakers themselves. I've made connections with filmmakers at these film festivals that I still keep in contact regularly, and some of these film festivals might surprise you. Also, I just want to specify that I went to these film festivals with short films, so these are mainly focused on the short filmmaker, but several do accept feature films as well. So let's get into it with a countdown of my top film festivals you should submit to. First up and ranking in at number 5 is the DragonCon Independent Film Festival. What? Did you say DragonCon? Yep, sure did. The DragonCon Independent Film Festival is a film festival that takes place during DragonCon in downtown Atlanta, Georgia. This film festival is honestly one of my favorite ones and offers great networking opportunities for filmmakers. When I went in 2019, I met filmmakers that to this day I still keep in contact with on a regular basis. Plus, by getting accepted into the festival, you're given an all-access pass to DragonCon, so you can check out all of the nerdy fun. I found that since other filmmakers were like me and had never been before, we tended to stick together and explore the con together, which made for a great bonding experience. Another amazing perk about this film festival is that every film screening is always a packed house. You'd think since there are so many things going on at DragonCon that goers wouldn't waste their time seeing films, but it was quite the opposite, even for the midnight screenings. And yes, they do screenings all the way up to midnight. It was always a packed house, which is a great feeling as a filmmaker. And they also offer filmmaker Q&As after screening blocks. I was personally really impressed with the films that screened at this film festival because, once again, I didn't have high expectations, but actually they were very high caliber. There were even some short films with 40K budgets and up. The film festival directors are also extremely filmmaker focused and offer filmmaker only panels with tips on how to get into other film festivals as well as networking events. Plus, they also offer you the chance as a filmmaker to participate in film panels, something that I was excited to take part in when I was accepted into the festival back in 2019. Overall, DragonCon is just a fun environment with people who really care about films and filmmakers. If you're looking for a good time on your film festival tour, I highly recommend checking it out. Note, however, that unfortunately ever since 2019, the film festival has been on a hiatus, but I'm hoping it will come back soon. Number 4 is once again another con film festival, and it's GenCon Film Festival in Indianapolis, Indiana. You might be surprised to find that I have 2 con film festivals on my list, but honestly, both were some of the funnest times I've had at a film festival so far. Plus, despite what you might think, their films aren't all fan films, but rather really impressive films of all genres. GenCon Film Festival offers great networking opportunities, both at the festival and virtually. Ever since 2020, the film festival has taken a hybrid approach, doing both in-person filmmaker panels and screenings as well as virtual. All virtual filmmaker panels are then posted online to their social media accounts, and virtual screenings of the film are offered on the Fantasy Network's website during the festival. GenCon also offers a private Discord channel where both filmmakers and audience members can connect and network, which was a fantastic option for someone like me who couldn't travel to the physical event. Once again, I met several filmmakers both times I was selected into this film festival and have stayed connected with many of them ever since. Plus, after the festival is over, the Fantasy Network offers distribution opportunities for selected films to join their site. If you plan to go to the festival, once again being accepted means you get an all-access pass to GenCon, but this is where GenCon goes a bit above and beyond and offers you 4 passes. That's a total of about $500 worth of passes, which is extremely generous. On top of it all, the festival director Chuck is one of the nicest, most caring guys I've ever met. He really cares about filmmakers and makes sure to build a great community while constantly having some of the best communication I've ever had from a film festival. Next up is number 3, Salute Your Shorts Film Festival in Los Angeles, California. Now, I want to preface this one by saying I haven't actually been to this festival. However, I have been to one of their networking events. This festival is pretty well known in LA by filmmakers as being a great film festival, and it's run by women, which is a huge plus in my book. While I haven't been to the film festival yet, and here's hoping I get in this year, fingers crossed, knock on wood, they do set up filmmaking networking events outside the film festival as well. And I recently attended one of those with the Roundtable actress Brittany Joyner. Look at us, having so much fun. If only I wasn't having so much fun that I could have actually remembered to snap more photos and videos of the event. Oops. This film festival is obviously dedicated to short films, but they have multiple categories for various different genres and types of shorts, and they also offer cash prizes. Coming in at number 2 is the Julian Dubuque International Film Festival in Dubuque, Iowa. What? Iowa? Yes, Iowa. Now, once again, I have to preface this that I haven't physically been to this film festival, but in 2022, when my short film Joining Call got accepted into the film festival, actresses Natalie Lynch and Tara Jane went to the festival on our behalf, and even collected an honorable mention award for us to boot. This film festival is really focused on making the experience as great as possible for filmmakers, with networking parties and filmmaker lounges that offer free food and drinks. They also offer free travel and accommodations for the top 3 nominated films for Best Documentary, Best Narrative Feature, and Best Short, which is super rare, guys. Sometimes film festivals will offer travel and accommodations for features, but I've never seen it for shorts before. They also offer generous cash prizes in the thousands for winners of those categories as well. On top of that, they interview filmmakers virtually before the film festival and post those interviews to their social accounts to help drum up excitement for the films. Plus, they will also provide you with access to local and online news outlets that will interview you and publish before the festival. You can also send your film's poster ahead of time and the film festival will post it around town for you. I mean, seriously, this film festival is tops. After screenings, attending filmmakers are also welcome to participate in filmmaker Q&As. To top it all off, the festival director, Susan, is a sweetheart that really cares about filmmakers and will personally make time for you. She and her team have great communication, which just adds a cherry on top. All in all, this film festival is totally worth it, and I recommend making it one of the film festivals you go to in person. And by the way, Natalie and Tara shot a whole vlog while attending this film festival, so go check out their vlog here for more information. Now, before we get to number 1, a quick little plug here. If you don't already know, you can get access to all of my filmmaking templates by supporting me on Patreon for the low cost of just $5. There, I have other tiers as well that give you early access to videos, as well as my entire Filmmaker Chat livestream archive, where I interview other filmmakers so you can learn from their sage wisdom. There's currently over 24 Filmmaker Chat recordings exclusively on Patreon, so there's lots more to learn there. And just a special shout out to my current FIY crew Patreons here. Thank you so much for supporting me. It really means the world to me, and you are helping keep Spence fed. All right, back to film festivals. And finally, number 1 is the Santa Barbara International Film Festival, or SBIFF. This festival gives amazing networking opportunities through lots of exclusive parties and filmmaker lounges. If selected into the festival, you get an all-access filmmaker pass that grants you entry into all the film festival events and screenings. And let me tell you, the events are amazing. They offer filmmaker panels with top-tier filmmakers and actors. One of my favorite is the Women Filmmakers panel. And on top of that, they also do awards ceremonies, again, with top-tier filmmakers and actors, like Michael B. Jordan, Melissa McCarthy, Adam McKay, and Spike Lee, just to name a few. Plus, by being accepted into this film festival, you'll have the notoriety of being accepted into what's considered one of the top film festivals in the US, all while getting to visit Santa Barbara, California. Another thing I love about this film festival is despite being a top-tier film festival, they still have a local filmmaker category, which I think is amazing. So often when a film festival gets big, they forget to help support the local film community and don't offer a section for them. But SBIFF has a special category just for local filmmakers and films shot in Santa Barbara County, and doesn't short the filmmakers when it comes to screening locations either. Instead of putting them in one of the smaller theaters, local filmmakers get to screen at the historic Arlington Theater, which seats over 2,000 and was built in 1931. It was truly special to see my short film screen there. So that's it. That's my top 5 film festivals you should submit to. Are there any film festivals you'd recommend? If so, let me know in the comments below. Also, have you been to any of these film festivals? If you have, give a shout out as well. And don't forget to like and subscribe so we can be YouTube buddies. All right, until next time, go film it yourself.